So here's that one that went through the work area, 49 9-mile post. And this is Enid. We might travel just to go back to New Galilee a little, see if we hear the, if there's an equipment detector. They might have taken it out. Which if it's Norfolk Southern. Well, they got newer smooth cars like the beginning here. They're just sing along the rails. Yeah, they need to label everything in big damn letters so the fire department, anybody local knows what the hell's in every one of these things. I could have swore they had placards on these things when I worked on the railroad. And whatever speed they're going at now, they're not doing 25 now. They're not doing full track speed either. So I do have an attachment on the phone to do thermal, but it's not with me. I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring that with me, the drone. Just a pollution detector. But the winds are like super strong to the east. So it's, everything from Palestine is blowing toward me right now. These short ones usually have the worst bearings, those short hoppers. Well, that's not too long of a train. Alright, gates up. We'll go back a little ways. I don't want to go all the way into New Galilee, just enough to where we should hear a train signal or a detector thing. And I'm ready to go home. And if the wife gets off early, then I gotta run down and pick her up. Well, I plan on catching something a little earlier. There's just no traffic today. I've been hearing the traffic more at night, and then the whistle really bothers the hell out of me now. Even though it's over a mile down my street, it's where it goes by my place. It's to the west, is real close. And it's just on a diagonal going through Salem. Then we'll take a ride back here, turn around, come back. See if we hear anything about a dragger. It's almost 12:30. Bumpy little road. So I shouldn't have to go all the way in if there is something there to pick it up. I just have a feeling they removed it. Because I could have swore it was pretty visible, but you know, it's over a quarter-century old memory. Yeah, they're moving pretty good, so we shouldn't have to wait too long before we can turn around and go back. Or we can go all the way in and then come out a different way too. That might be something. We can just take that road to the right and go back to Route 51, and that way we don't have to come back this way third time. Second time. So if you take the road to the left of the bridge, you can go out on some back roads and go to some crossings along the railroad, and there's one at a curve. Like I said, we almost get the big one out there because somebody should get a track time before a semi backed in across the tracks into where we were putting a new railroad crossing in, or a signal case in for a railroad crossing. Yeah, this we'll just go in and then circle around. We'll see something new. Then we don't have to question whether we got the signal or not. And if the wife gets my cell number, then she can call me directly and I can take another route to Lisbon rather than going home. I can take a direct route to Lisbon from Palestine or Columbiana. Really windy today, so that's going to disperse anything that we could have tested for. Right in our direction, too, right now. Yeah, I think I need some people out here to check on the wildlife and starting with the smallest radius and working their way out. There's a cow on the left there, some cow. Well, and Norfolk Southern should pay for livestock to be tested too, and just test one or two on every crowd to see if they picked up anything. So you got the agriculture, but yeah, this time of year it's mostly livestock because there's not a whole lot of stuff growing in the wintertime. But, yeah, they need soil samples taken and everything, and then salamanders, all that freshwater life in the streams and creeks and rivers. That just sucks. Because all you can see is the fish and the obvious stuff. You don't see all the microorganisms and everything else that was slaughtered with everything. But to have a waterway coming off a railroad isn't too damn bright. It needs to be piped on either side of those damn things. So like this was a bridge going over, this is a railroad going over a creek here. Pipe it in on either side or something. Got to be something, but you know, they don't want to spend money until they have a catastrophe. So, I'm not hearing anything. They might have, I see the train, so it's not done going through New Galilee. Squelch down. We caught up to them. I'm doing a little over 40. So they're just doing slow speeds by the accident. They're still not doing the fuzz. I don't know. Shoot, we waited like at least 2 hours for a train to come this way. See if something sets it off, and I'm sure it's the same frequency. I don't think they change frequencies across the border there. Wow, that sun, you don't need heat on at all, jeez. Well, might as well cross the street. I don't see anywhere I park where it doesn't look suspicious. A little blue savory. Well, no excessive speed because we caught up to the train. And one of those tank cars, if you can see, it just went in the trees there. It's wet. So it's leaking something. Joy. What a... They said they shortened the times these people get to inspect the train cars by, 2 minutes down to 40 seconds or something. Like, what the kind of shit show? So this is mile 40.2, and they're it's 49.9 where they're working. So that's 9.5 miles from here back to East Palestine. So we'll turn around back in VFW, head out back a different way. We should hear a dragger go off if there is if they haven't taken it out. The way things are going, I think they probably took it out. And we wait, and I hear nothing. Huh. We'll give them a mile or two. Of course, we're going to be going out a little different way, so. They might actually remove the detector. Huh. I got nothing. I got nothing. Wow. Well, we're heading back. I've got nothing. And let's come on out of town somewhere new. If I had a timetable, my timetable book's got other paperwork in it. It would have told me where everything was back in the day. I guarantee there was one in New Galilee, Pennsylvania. Well, it's nice and straight as it goes out in the north there, and then does that curve where we all almost died to cut back to the west to go to Eden Valley. We're gonna go straight and see where that takes us, and then head back. I'm getting tired. Neck is done. I've got nothing. I hear nothing. I got no detector in New Galilee, Pennsylvania. It is windy. Too windy for a drone, too windy for pollution testing out there. Huh. They removed a freaking safety device. Keep it on, see if there's one further down. We're kind of separating from the train in like a V. So this is a Little Beaver River North Fork. That's what goes into south of East Palestine and then heads down with the other part of the Little Beaver Creek and then goes back and forth in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and comes out on the Ohio River just across the border in Pennsylvania. It, like crosses once, comes back to Ohio, and then ends up back in Pennsylvania. If memory serves. Huh. Wow, I expect more safety, not less safety. I don't hear any detector in New Galilee. Like I said, that's just for me driving around. Nothing's verified, but it would come across the radio. Well, that really sucks. I didn't go backwards on this stuff. Oh well. Jeez. Hello. Yeah. Hold on. What's that?
You can pick me up about 1:30.
Okay, I'll head directly there then.
Okay.
Might have to use the bathroom there. All right.
Okay.
I'm still. Bye. Come on, phone. So I'm gonna go directly back. So I might as well go through East Palestine. Shoot. Somebody burning off their trash. They don't think anybody's got emphysema like a neighbor or something. COPD. Oh, I'm getting tired of driving. Where are we? This is Darlington, so that you'll be hearing that on the news too. 551 goes back to Enon Valley. Huh. I'm not sure where we're going to